Thanks for tuning in to the channel. You're watching the Improved Guns YouTube channel, and today I'm taking a few minutes to share with you a few things that I worked on this past week. I don't always take time to film what I'm working on because I'm pretty busy. Otherwise, I wouldn't get a whole lot done. So what we have here is we have a Winchester model 94 pre-64. We have a Morocco Winchester 1892, and we have a older Marlin 1894. We have the 30 WCF, which is 30-30, 45 Colt, and 44 Magnum. These were all good candidates to color case harden because these right here, this one had previously been reblued and somebody did a terrible job. This one had also been blued and was in desperate need of some wood repairs, so it made a good candidate. This one had a perfect shiny blue finish, but the owner was familiar with my work and that's what he wanted. So it got Nitre blued, small parts, trigger, loading gate screws, side elevator, that sort of thing. Safety button, it also got the Nitre blue. Rust blue on the barrels, oil finish on the wood. However, I did not finish this wood, that's factory. But I did finish this wood and this wood with a oil finish that me and Bill Swartz come up with in his shop. And so I've been modifying the formula at home on my spare time, testing it on blank pieces of wood. And so I've got it about where I want it. I'm happy with it. It cures really fast. It's very durable, weather resistant. As far as the color case hardening, I've been getting a lot of questions. How do you do that? Well, it's simple if you're familiar with it. Standard procedures. You anneal the parts 1,000 degrees for about an hour. Then you've got to prep the parts. When you're happy with how they look and you've done all the protective measures to prevent warpage, they then go in the box with the charcoal. It's supposed to be airtight, of course. And on the charcoal, a good place to start is 50-50. 50% wood, 50% bone. You can go from there. 1,500 degrees for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, somewhere in there, hour 45 maybe. When the box gets to the right color, you dump. Of course, a lot of you are familiar with the quenching process. Got to put on protective gear because it's pretty hot. You don't want to get burnt. You never know what you're going to get, but if you do it appropriately, you get appropriate results. I don't recommend to just start color case hardening on something like this unless you've been doing it for several years like we have. Not sure what y'all want to see, what you want to know, but I do have some previous videos on Colt single actions. I think I did a 1873 Morocco Winchester that was in the white. So I do have some other videos out there on some behind the scenes showing the setup and some of the equipment used. So thanks for subscribing to the channel if you haven't done that already. Oh, hey Pops, come over here and pick up this 1894 so we can get some different angles, like the bottom, this one here. Yeah, see, Nitre blue extractors, good coverage on the colors. You never know what you're going to get case coloring. Very nice colors. Blessed with some good colors on that one. Beautiful wood, it helps to have a good piece of wood to start with. Okay. That's good. Now let's take a look at this 1892. Again, we got good coverage all the way around. Had to repaint the safety, of course. We got the Nitre blue safety. It's hard to do these justice with the camera. It's not like looking at them in person. Again, these were referral jobs from previous work I've done. Customers were familiar with my work. Very happy with the colors on these. Nothing really to see here. I didn't do the wood, but we will get a look at the butt plate. It's hard to get a good focus here on this. And we'll check back on that in a moment. But yeah, we got good coverage all the way around. Some really interesting colors. All right, let's check out this Marlin. The Marlin's one of my personal favorites. Very happy with how it turned out. You know, this was probably like a 60s model. Just guessing. You know, rust blued metal. You know, Nitre blued screws. Oil finish on the wood. Marlins always turn out pretty nice. So that gives you an idea of the kind of work I do. So with that being said, after doing this all these years, never was into YouTube much, didn't care much about it. But after dealing with a lot of the major companies in the industry about the AR-15, AR-10, AR-180, you know, AR improvements in general for the AR platform, I decided to make a YouTube channel. I've been doing this kind of work for roughly 10 years or so. I enjoy it. It's my favorite thing to do. Colt single actions, nice double barrels like Parker, LC Smith, English guns, Winchesters, Marlins, the good stuff. I prefer working on antiques than the modern stuff, but however, when you go to fitting barrels and doing all this stuff, making parts for stuff you can't get no more, and you've got nothing to go on, over time you come up with improvements. So we have an improved ejector for the AR platform that allows for a positive feed. We also have an improved buffer we're fixing to release to the market. Few other things, magazine improvements for 350 Legend for positive feed, you know. But this is mainly what I'm known for, mainly what I do. I appreciate you watching. And if you're interested in something like this, give us a call. Send us an email. Go to improvedguns.com, submit to our contact form. Send us what you have and we'll give you a quote. Pictures, that is. Send us a picture, a description of what you want. We'll give you a price. Usually the case color, something like this, it starts at $450, depending on what's involved to get it up to standards first. The oil finish, that usually about $250 starting point. Depends on, again, what it takes to get it appropriate. As far as the bluing, that just depends on, again, just like the receiver. If you've got engraving, I'm not going to refinish it without having every letter, every detail recut by my engraver. So we do it the right way, the correct way. You know, we're not the cheapest guys in town, but, you know, we like to think we do a good job. Thanks for watching. My name's Travis Davis, apprentice of Bill Swartz, and you've been watching the Improved Guns YouTube channel.